I just watched this video of what looks a lot like a crashed spaceship on Mars. And I got to thinking about a lot of things. The die-offs that are happening now in the world, how the planets are lined up, and what the planets are saying in their configuration right now. They're predicting massive die-offs, and that's what we're in right now. So you may ask, well, what does it have to do with Mars? It has a lot to do with Mars. Have you heard the story of Boriska, the little indigo boy from Mars? He was born in 1996, and he came into the world with tremendous knowledge of the universe, dimensions, the Earth, Mars, Lemuria, the wars on Mars. He remembered being a spaceship pilot, and his knowledge and his memory were incredible, plus his capacity for learning. They said his brain was so developed and growing so fast. I thought about what he said. I've watched on Project Camelot, they have a video of him, and they did at least 2 interviews that I know of. He was in the Russian newspaper. He's been analyzed and questioned by scientists, and the story is absolutely fascinating. And he tells the story of a planet going out of control, becoming very involved in lengthy wars, a planet that was so finally engulfed in war that the planet was destroyed. And he tells about all of that. And I thought about the Earth, how much destruction is here right now, the spraying that's being done, the phosgene, the toxins, the poisons in the chemtrails, and how the elite are trying to dumb us down even more and change us so we cannot evolve and fulfill our divine missions and purpose for the earth, which they're not going to be successful at all. There's no way. And as we head into the galactic center and things are going crazy and Mother Earth is sick and tired of everything, and she's shaking and she's trying to fix herself. And I thought about, how fragile life is, and how the earth is such a wonderful, awesome, beautiful gift to us. And many people don't want to accept that gift, and they do whatever they want, irregardless of hurting Mother Earth. And it makes me happy, I guess, even though the changes are going to be dramatic. It makes me very happy that she's going to do some shaking and she's going to do some changing and possibly split into 2 Earths, where the negative one will be left behind and the positive one will become a heaven on earth. And that's basically what Revelations in the Bible predicts. No doubt about it. And it's all about love. It's not about war. War has destroyed other planets in the universe, and you would think that man would have learned by now. But once we leave this horrible dimension, as the frequencies are changing, the ones that create war aren't going to be able to move on. They will be in everlasting punishment for the horrible deeds that they have done. I thought you might want to see this video of what looks like a crashed spaceship on Mars. So I'll put a link up for you. Here's the article. It's very interesting because people are actually being taken to Mars. I know someone that was taken to Mars. This person told me one day they came over, and this person is a male, and he told me he was very upset because the night before he had had a dream that was more than a dream. It was so real he couldn't get over it, and he told me that he was told he was going to have to leave the earth and he was being taken to Mars, and he was actually in the UFO or whatever it was that was taking him to Mars, and he kept saying, I don't want to go, I don't want to leave the earth. And he was watching the earth getting smaller and smaller out of the window, and he was very upset by it. And he talked to me about it. And I said, that wasn't a dream. I said, many people are taken there, and you were taken there. There's many ways they can do it. The Mars records tell a lot about it and how they do it and how they take people to Mars. There's an underground civilization there, and there is a lot of life on Mars.